The bridge between chaos and hope becomes clearer when we focus on how people respond to uncertainty. Human beings often search for patterns in moments that feel unpredictable. This search is the beginning of understanding. When a person studies financial behavior, even in a simple way, the fog of chaos begins to lift. Knowledge does not remove uncertainty, but it gives form to it. Once uncertainty has form, people can think more calmly and act more wisely. One of the strongest tools that supports this process is observation. Observation opens the path toward clarity. When people observe how markets react, how communities adapt, or how institutions respond, they begin to recognize repeating cycles. These cycles are not always identical, yet they carry echoes of the past. By recognizing these echoes, society learns how to move forward without repeating destructive mistakes. There is also a psychological dimension in this bridge. Chaos affects the human mind in many subtle ways. It can create fear, hesitation, and the belief that nothing can be controlled. Hope affects the mind differently. It encourages discipline, focus, and long-term thinking. Finance becomes the structure that organizes these mental forces. When people learn to manage personal budgets or long-term plans, they strengthen their ability to face uncertainty. When nations design stable policies, they strengthen collective confidence. This psychological balance is essential for progress. A person who lives in constant fear cannot invest in the future. A society overwhelmed by anxiety cannot innovate. A community without hope cannot build. Understanding this mental dimension helps strengthen the bridge, because it reveals that financial stability is not only mathematical. It is also emotional and social. Another strong pillar of the bridge is time. Time is the silent judge of all financial decisions. Short-term thinking often deepens chaos, while long-term thinking builds stability. This does not mean that short-term needs should be ignored. It means that healthy systems balance immediate survival with future opportunity. A family builds savings slowly. A business invests with patience. A nation protects essential resources while encouraging gradual reform. Time provides the space in which hope can grow. The bridge between chaos and hope also requires meaningful communication. When people do not understand how financial decisions are made, they feel excluded. Exclusion breeds confusion. Confusion feeds chaos. On the other hand, when leaders communicate honestly, when institutions share information clearly, and when communities encourage open conversation, people begin to feel involved. Involvement strengthens hope. Clear communication nurtures trust. Trust nurtures cooperation. Cooperation nurtures progress. At each stage the bridge grows stronger. Communication may appear simple, yet it is one of the most powerful forces in social and financial stability. Another important part of this bridge is fairness. Finance is often misunderstood as a neutral system that operates only on numbers. In reality, finance is shaped by the values of society. Fairness helps distribute opportunity, protect the vulnerable, and create confidence in the system. When fairness weakens, resentment grows. Resentment can quickly become chaos. But when societies commit to fairness, even imperfect fairness, hope rises and communities feel that the economic system belongs to them. Technology also plays a major role in shaping the bridge. Modern tools allow faster access to information, broader participation in markets, and more efficient ways to manage resources. Technology can reduce inequality when used responsibly. It can also deepen inequality when ignored or mismanaged. The direction depends on the people who design and regulate these tools. For this reason, the bridge must include an understanding of responsibility. Every tool must serve the public good. Every new system must strengthen transparency. Every improvement must consider long-term impact. Technology should never be allowed to turn into an uncontrolled force. Instead, it should function as a guide that supports growth and stability in a fair and balanced way. Community strength is another essential element. A society with strong community bonds can withstand financial shocks with greater resilience. When people support one another, when they share knowledge, and when they cooperate in difficult times, chaos loses its power. Communities that promote mutual support create an environment where hope thrives naturally. This leads to another important concept. Opportunity must be accessible. A bridge that only allows a few to cross is not a true bridge. Opportunity that reaches a wide population strengthens both sides of society. Education, Job access, innovation programs, and fair financial environments help people participate in economic life with confidence. When opportunity is limited to a small group, chaos slowly returns. When opportunity is open to many, hope becomes stable. On the global scale, the bridge between chaos and hope grows even more complex. Nations differ in culture, resources, economic structure, and political priorities. Yet they share the same global network of trade, communication, and markets. For this reason, global cooperation becomes not only useful but essential. Peaceful dialogue, shared knowledge, international partnerships, and collaborative financial systems help reduce shocks and encourage global stability. This does not remove competition, as competition inspires progress. But cooperation helps prevent unnecessary destruction. A world with balanced cooperation maintains a stronger bridge for humanity as a whole. In the final view, finance is the practical language that shapes the path from chaos to hope. It reflects every choice, every belief, every mistake, and every achievement of society. It transforms fear into measurable risk. It transforms dreams into plans. It transforms confusion into direction. A world without finance would be a world without a map. A world without hope would be a world without a destination. A world without understanding would remain forever in chaos. The bridge between these forces is the combined work of knowledge, discipline, ethics, innovation, trust, and community. It is not a fixed structure. It must be maintained with awareness and renewed through education and cooperation. Yet as long as people continue to learn, continue to adapt, and continue to act with courage and clarity, the bridge will remain strong. It will guide societies toward progress even in challenging times. It will support families, individuals, and entire economies. It will stand as a reminder that chaos is never final and hope is always within reach for those who choose to build it.